Okay, so I just noticed that the extensions PRD I generated for counting the URL and then displaying them, I'm then able to copy through Clipboard, right? So I presented that requirement and DeepSeek generated this particular PRD, right? So the features, display, Clipboard, etc., along with the folder structure as well, and the type of files, right? Everything is generated. All I have to do is just use it, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open Windsurf, and here I will have to create a folder for this particular extension. So if I go to temp, I will see URL clipboard. So let me rename before I go URL clipboard, right? So once I make that, I can select the folder, and inside this I may have to write the prd.md, right? So here what I can do is I can go back to the PRD. So I will copy up to the part, right? Now I can simply just copy this. Okay, now this is the PRD, and next there is one more, which is execution underscore guide.md, right? Now this is where I'm going to get most of the documents pasted, right? So the document is regarding this particular implementation guidance, right? So what I will do is I will just copy this particular output and paste it here. I may have to get rid of initial non-implementation part, which is pointing to, right? So this is implementation guidance. All the suggestions are here, right? And I can just paste it here. After that, what I will do is I will just select one of the model, and I will instruct something like read @prd.md and @execution, right? So execution guide.md. So these are two files that I think I should include. Okay, so I copied the execution guide and also added the PRD. Now the prompt here is to read these two files, and after that confirm and continue to the other step. So here we can see build a Chrome extension. Here are my requirements, right? So we'll just copy that, right? So here you can see build a Chrome extension. Now if I hit enter, it should begin with the steps, right? So it needs to read these two files. Okay, we'll see what else it can do. Right, we just have to accept the steps. Okay, it seems like it is not using the right format, so it will fix the command as per PowerShell, right? We will have to use this particular directory, and inside it we have the files for our extensions logic. So it may take a bit of time, so we can even check what is in there. So source directory, manifest files and icon files. So it has created manifest, contain, background, and pop-up. So there are two files, one being HTML and one being CSS. Then you see pop-up.js, just have to continue to keep creating the other files, right? Finally it is also creating the icon file as well with this particular generate icon script. Right now in this particular readme file it will have all the steps and the part included regarding how this extension works and so on. You can see these icons are created. You can even check here, right? Then in source you have this, inside pop-up you have these two files, so you can even go through all logic and then check out. Now to run this particular, before it creates the extension, let me show you where we are going. So in Edge browser you go to extension, then manage extension. Same with Chrome, and here we use load unpacked and then point the directory which we are using for this particular extension, right? So let me close this. Coming back, you can also nudge it to check. And this particular instruction I am going to generate all necessary files with this implementation, and let me know if you followed the guidelines and PRD in @prd.md and @requirement execution underscore guide. So these two files. So what we'll do is we will simply hit enter twice, so it will, okay, so right, it has generated the, okay, now it will show you what is implemented and what isn't. So PRD requirements checked, then there is execution guide. After that it also shows you how to test this, just like the steps I mentioned earlier on how to open it, right? Verify URL count, then debugging, right? I will also accept all once everything is done. Okay, save all, already done. I'm not sure why it still shows red considering we have saved everything. Okay, this is where we have error or something. We may have to watch out for this, explain and fix, right? So we need to get rid of this error before anything happens, right? Let me fix. Okay, once that is done, I will just add a response handler in the, okay, so I will save, and it still shows up, I'm not sure. Okay, so it is asking for closure, right? So not sure. Still the same. So what we'll do is we will just first execute the extension and see if that works. If I go with load unpacked and then point to this particular directory, Okay, everything shows up. So now to check Wikipedia, we'll see how many links are possible here. So if we go to URL counter, here you see total URLs, unique URLs, and copy counts, right? So apart from just counting, it has to also let you copy this in a clipboard or something, but it misinterpret my instructions, right? So I will just go and move. Please rewrite your code by reading execution guide, right? So once it reviews everything, it will go through. Okay, now if we check the DeepSeek, here you can see we will be able to see what it is meant to execute. So scrape all URLs, count, filter out invalid, display URL count, display both unique, visual indicator, clipboard functionality, copy of URL count, right? So we need to think of adding requirement, like say if I want to copy all the links, and this becomes more like a scraping extension, but currently we just needs this particular number of count, right? So okay, so what we can do, go back to extension, just update, then enable. Here we can see error. Okay, and we will say here is an error. Right, you can see there seems to be an update. Now none of them are showing a red sort of line. Another issue is with uncaught syntax error, so that needs to be copied as well. Okay, so once it does that, we'll move ahead, but at the end make sure to accept all, and we will say another error to fix, right? And once that is resolved, we can test again. So meanwhile we have to clear this and disable this, so that next time we enable, it should not bring the issue, right? So right, all the files are here. Now I will accept the changes and then enable the extension. So here notice no errors, can also update and then enable, right? Now here let me refresh the page, go back to extension. Notice that we have now the URL counter along with unique URL. I can copy this and then use it in my reports or something. You can also extract or do follow and no follow like this, right? So this is one of the URL counters with clipboard functionality.